LeAnn was extremely busy with a touring schedule.
Everybody wanted LeAnn Rimes to come sing for them.
Let's go.
She became a star overnight.
She's in Ohio one night and in Tennessee the next night, and she's back in Chicago the next night.
And it's show after show and meeting with radio stations and magazine interviews.
It was like getting caught up in a whirlwind.
Blue got LeAnn into Fanfare.
Fanfare is a chance for the fans to get with their favorite stars.
And we're talking Clint Black, Garth Brooks, Reba, all of these huge, big-name artists were there.
The stars have a booth with a table, and they sit there for hours and hours, and the people get in line, and the stars talk to every one of them.
Everybody wanted to see LeAnn. It was a big deal. Fanfare is a huge deal.
Thank you.
With each success and gift came all this responsibility.
A lot of people forget the fact that this singer is a business.
LeAnn knew that she had so many people depending on her. Your bandmates, your management, publicity.
Those checks have got to be written every week.
To have that on your shoulders at such a young age, you know, I don't wish that on anybody.
The minute your record sales would tip down a little bit, you know, and the record company's on your case, you're not doing enough press.
And it didn't matter if you had 104 fever or you had to go throw up. You know what? You go to the side of the stage and you get sick, but the show must go on.
I argued a lot with her father that we need to slow this down.
Probably in hindsight, Wilbur should have turned some things down. But dadgummit, when you've been poor all your life, and all of a sudden, here's a chance to make some bucks, let's do what we can while the sun shines, make hay, you know.
Call me during the wee hours. And she would tell me, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I became very, very concerned.
She was playing in a place in Jackson, Tennessee. It was sold out, and she had a temperature that night. And I remember she said, Rod, I'm really sick. I feel sick. She was so driven. She had made a commitment. Well, she got done with that show that night, and she walked off the stage, and she collapsed.
I mean, I don't think most adults would be able to handle the schedule that she had.
500 shows in less than 2 years. I mean, what does that do to someone?
But she wanted to be famous. She wanted to do this with her life.
LeAnn constantly reminded herself that it is this, you know, sacrifice and this hard work and dedication that's going to get me to where I want to be.
If you want to be the best, you've got to pay for it.
I got a call one morning from my boss in Nashville, and they had just announced the nominations for the Grammys.
Of course, the whole entire family was just floored. Oh my God, this is the most amazing thing that could ever happen, a Grammy nomination.
LeAnn was nominated for the Best New Artist and the Best Female Country Artist.
First time out, 2 nominations for a Grammy.
She was nominated for the Best New Artist overall in all genres of music. That never happens to country artists.
Grammy night.
For country female vocalist, I mean, LeAnn was up against, you know, the best there are in country music at the time.
Nobody thought she would win. Her publicist, management, no one. LeAnn, of course, wondering, should I have a speech prepared? Don't worry about it. Just smile and everything's going to be just fine.
And the Grammy goes to LeAnn Rimes for Blue.
Now, the group who decided she didn't need a speech, they then encourage her, hey, you might want to write something down just in case you win Best New Artist.
For the top new artists at the Grammys, LeAnn was up against No Doubt, Garbage, Jewel, and the Tony Rich Project.
No country artist had ever won Best New Artist.
And LeAnn, being 14, was really a long shot.
They called her name for the nomination, and everybody's heart starts racing.
She was shaking.
And the best new artist is LeAnn Rimes.
Everything that LeAnn had put into this all of her life exploded into tears.
All those things that you dream about and you see happening around you was happening to her. She loved it.
This award means more to me than anything in this world. I want to thank my mom and dad for everything they've done for me.
It was very obvious that LeAnn had wanted this and worked towards this career all of her young life.
When you put that much hard work and effort into these things, winning an award is the ultimate.
She was the queen of the hall that night.
Thank you.
The reason LeAnn succeeded was, number one, talent, and number two was persistence.
She's worked so hard to get where she is.
LeAnn gave up a great deal for this career.
I've never heard her one single time, in retrospect, say, I wish I'd have had a normal childhood.
As she gets older, I think her albums are growing with her.
She's figured out who she is as an artist. She has now been able to decide for herself what she enjoys to sing. So it's definitely a coming of age for her.
It's hard to think of LeAnn as a sexy singer whose contemporaries are Christina Aguilera and Britney Spears.
America still would like to see her as a 13, 14-year-old singing Blue for the rest of their life. And, you know, they just can't do that.
She's not a little girl anymore. She's a woman.
We've only just begun to see who LeAnn Rimes is, and I think there's a lot more to come from her.
I was born with it. I was born with it. VH1's Born to Diva.
Do you have what it takes to be the next great diva? Prove it, and we'll send you to Diva Boot Camp in New York City. If you're America's #1 diva, you'll perform live with VH1's Divas this May. Strap your stuff at VH1's audition in New York City. And for everything diva, check out VH1.com.
Were you born to diva?